can you tell me? Well, we've been talking about you, and can you tell me how does this man make you feel?
Absolutely amazing. He's very supportive, and we need more men like him to come and support us women. So,
Because we don't want to go from a masculine paradigm to a feminine paradigm. That'd be Captain Chaos, right? And we don't want angry women. We don't want, and yes, self-love is important, but this is where the magic happens, isn't it? Yeah, it's amazing.
thank you.
And in your expression of the feminine, what does it mean for you? How is the relationship dynamic help you to embody what it means to be a feminine?
Do you know what? I think when you feel free and you feel like, you've got the universe and you've got somebody behind you, it brings out the feminine side in you. It brings out the goddess in you. So it's great to have that balance, with your other half, to be able to allow you to be able to do what the universe is drawing you to do and be, and impact other women, in this case, the global women. So I'm very grateful.
And you are now director of Mayfair, top of Monopoly board. We're not going Pall Mall or Mayfair, right at the top. And tell me, why is that important for you to do? Because you could do anything, right? Why is that important?
I can do anything, you're absolutely right. But when you give back, and you're not just giving back to anyone, you're giving back to another woman who would then pass on that baton and empower another woman. We women, we build villages, we support each other, we're nurturers, God has put us in this for a reason. We're creators. So as women, create another woman, give another woman the opportunity to be able to also grow,
And I would say, be the role model of this, because so many women, I think we've asked in a few previous meetings, has anyone got boyfriends? Yes. Yeah. Would you consider bringing them? No. This is my escape from them. That's not cool.
No, that's not good. Yeah, so the two of us here, we've just had our photos done, so we're going to get our banners, global woman, global man, and just to, like you say, just to empower other men to also come.
They've got to be by our side, otherwise we can't express. And then ultimately, the feminine power is love, right? And to really unlock it at cosmic and universal level, this work needs to take place.
Absolutely.
There's not many radical loving role models as leaders out there, so I'm delighted. And that you have a daughter as well, who is also, I'm looking forward to seeing her.
Yes, she is. And again, that's, building on that legacy, passing that baton to another woman, in this case, also my young daughter. One day she'll be in the same position to also pass.
She's going to feel secure because she's seen this role model and she knows what good looks like. And that's your greatest gift. That's why this is important, to make this your everyday. So I'm repeating everything your hubby said. But I just, it's so beautiful and profound.
Yeah.
From your perspective, I say it's kind of relationship Armageddon out there at the moment. About 80% of relationships fail, and many are dysfunctional. From your perspective, what tips can you give women who maybe given up on their men, or it's not going so well, or...
I think you got to start off with yourself. Find your inner peace. Find your inner peace. Because when you do find that inner peace, it will then shine. And it will shine onto your relationship. And in being a relationship, always remember to give and take. You must give and take. You must support each other. And that's what men need. They need that supportiveness. So allow them to grow, whilst at the same time they've got to allow you to grow. It's a partnership.
And how do you deal with those frustrating moments? We were talking earlier, it's not Hollywood, Bollywood. Let's be real. This takes everyday commitment. And your hubby was saying about intentionality. It's not just random, intentionality. What's your perspective on that? And how do you cope with what are strategies to cope with those rough moments? Because they happen, right? Let's be real.
They do. They sure do. I think for me, how do I deal with that is when we get to that stage, I'll be like, let's take a moment out. Let's take a moment out. Let's reflect on what it is that is causing that, and how can we deal with it differently. If it means, right, okay, let's stop this, resume later, or resume tomorrow, pause it, because it gives you time to reflect, and reflect on what's important. Life's too short, that whatever is causing that conflict, is it really necessarily? Is it needed? We've just come through COVID, and I think COVID taught us a lot, and it's time to just say, look, is it important? What is important? Put things in perspective. What's important? Let's focus on the things that are important.
And do you say, what's your number one priority? I'm curious. Is it the relationship? Is it kids? Is it family? What do you put as your number one priority? It's a difficult one.
Number one priority, you got to go back to, there was me and him first before the kids. And I think when you put that, because the kids will come and go, and it will be left. So you must always put yourselves first. Because again, when yourself are in a good place, everything else.
And a lot of women, they look horrified at you going, what? Children are not number one, you bad mother, you witch, right? But for everything that you're saying,
yes,
that's their foundation. And the role model that you provide to them,
yes,
who you are, as opposed to,
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Put things in order that they came in.
And do you work together? I'm curious.
Yes, we do, yes. So we run the business together.
Oh, I see. So you're working together.
Yes.
It's full on. Radical loving role models as leaders. That's when the magic happens, isn't it?
Yes.
Amazing. Well, thank you for sharing this, coming together and sharing your love and giving, I hope, other people hope that this is possible. This is what it could be. And to do the work every day with intentionality to open your heart and attract this in your life.